The final week of racing season began at Saratoga Racecourse today as scheduled, but now with new procedures that officials say will add an extra layer of safety for the horses and jockeys alike. And it comes after 2 more horses died while racing on Travers Stakes weekend, bringing the total horse deaths to 14 at Saratoga this year. CBS 6's Tom Eschen reports now with more from Saratoga Springs.
It was certainly discussed. Those meetings held between the jockeys, trainers, and the officials carrying a lot of weight, not just to continue racing on Sunday, but today and now through the rest of the week as well. Those parties and their confidence they had in the surface, giving the green light to racing now here for the foreseeable future in Saratoga, or at least to the end of this week, the last 6 days of when racing finishes. And a big piece in all of this, the Federal Horse Racing Integrity and Safety Authority.
Tom and Nancy Cowley have spent 4 decades attending horse races.
Horses are a big part of our tradition. I mean, everything, dating back 100 years ago was horses, and they have a big place in our society.
They toured a local farm today and heard concerns felt by many over the past few weeks at Saratoga Racecourse.
Pretty much the same. What we're all thinking is that they need to put better, guardrails and protocols in place so that the horses and the jockeys are safe and the fans have an enjoyable experience.
Following 2 more equine deaths on Travers weekend, to determine if a shutdown, as some groups have called for, was necessary, NYRA officials, trainers, and jockeys met on Saturday and Sunday.
And when we heard that there was uniform agreement that what we can control, as in the quality and consistency of the racing surfaces, was there, then we made the decision to go ahead and proceed with racing on Sunday as scheduled, and obviously today as scheduled.
With that comes Wednesday's added protocols by both NYRA and the Federal Horse Racing Integrity and Safety Authority. NYRA adding a private veterinarian evaluation to all entries, this on top of their standing requirement of a regulatory veterinarian examination the morning of the race. And then HISA added another layer.
HISA added a 3rd level of veterinary scrutiny such that after an entry is made, a HISA veterinarian will review all of the medical records, past performances, again, to add a layer of scrutiny.
HISA will now also be using their track surface advisory group to evaluate the courses. That's in the short term. In the long term, NYRA says they're now exploring the possibility of a synthetic surface at Saratoga.
We're in the process of conducting advanced studies to ensure that any move to synthetic surfaces would bring about considerable decrease in the frequency of serious injuries.
As they look into the future, so do the fans, who see this not only an issue in Saratoga, but also across the country and the horse racing industry as a whole, hoping a federal entity like HISA can help regulate procedures moving forward.
We want to see the sport continue and thrive, and they really need to, step it up as far as the safety of the horses go.
Following this morning's downpours we've seen all season and all summer out here, NYRA moved all of the races off of the turf today. That's 59 now this season. NYRA says that's an unprecedented amount over the course of a meet. Reporting here from Saratoga, Tom Eschen, CBS 6 News.